You're saying that they have to
Well,
have
yeah, they have a higher level of estrogen than testosterone.
They need HRT. You just said that they need hormone replacement therapy.
To go through puberty, yes, to develop naturally correct. But when we're talking about sex classification, it doesn't matter how much you have. If you have predominantly estrogen over testosterone, that counts as having that hormone.
Wait, hold on a second. It literally says that they will not go through puberty unless they have hormone replacement therapy.
Do they have higher levels of estrogen than testosterone? Yes or no?
I'm not. I don't know the number. They'd have to draw their blood for me to look. They're literally saying that they cannot go through puberty because their hormone levels are too low. So they need
having less
replacement
hormones doesn't mean you have distinct hormones, or you don't have distinct hormones.
So when you're using the 5 characteristics and you're using the word hormone, they just need to have a dot of that hormone in their body.
They have to have a majority. That's how they classify it.
But they can't go through female puberty because they don't have enough to even go through.
The sky is blue. Are we just saying irrelevant things?
No, I'm disputing your claim that they have to meet 3 out of 5.
When we look for sexual classification, we don't look at, do you have enough hormones to go through puberty naturally? If someone has a condition, they might not. We look at the levels of their hormones.
Okay, so what are you going to determine what levels are, like, what's the good level of hormone for somebody?
If your body produces like disproportionately estrogen over testosterone naturally, that would be a point in the female hormone category.
Oh, but are there males that have high levels of estrogen that have to take aromatase inhibitors?
Higher levels than a biological female? No.
Yes, they are. Men that are 90 years. Excuse me, men that are 90 years old have extremely low levels of testosterone and would typically have higher levels of estrogen. Their testosterone could be like 30. That's just not true.
Men that are 90 years old have more testosterone or estrogen than testosterone?
They have very low testosterone, yes. And their estrogen and testosterone, their estrogen could actually be higher. So the answer is yes.
90-year-old men.
Well, are you using ChatGPT?
I'm just putting into Google to see if you're correct.
Sure. But I'm just clarifying that Swyer syndrome, they cannot go through puberty because they do not even have enough hormone to go through.
Yeah, sure. That means literally nothing in terms
that
of...
That refutes your point, your premise of the 3 out of 5. Sorry.
According to ScienceDirect.com, 90-year-old men generally do not have more estrogen than testosterone. Total testosterone levels steadily decline with age. Estrogen does as well. They decline together.
So do you not think that any male person has higher... Wait, you don't think that any male person...
It's leaving!
No, it's not. I'm addressing the same point. Are there any male people that have lower... Are there any male people that have lower testosterone than estrogen?
Sure.
Okay, so then that's my argument. That's why we don't use hormones to determine one.
That some men have more estrogen than testosterone.
That's why we don't use. That's why we don't use hormones to determine somebody's sex, because it's irrelevant.
We literally do scientifically.
We don't, and we also don't use chromosomes because there's.
We don't.
What's your question?
What do you mean we don't? When biologists do this every day.
We don't use hormones to determine somebody's sex.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Exclusively, but we do.
No, we don't. We don't use hormones. If somebody's a male, how would we know somebody's a male without checking their hormones?
How would we know someone's a male without checking their hormones? We would look at the other characteristics.
What characteristics? You can't see the other ones.
The ones that I listed. Chromosomes,
you can't see
genetics, gonads, internal structures, external genitalia, secondary sex characteristics.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. So when you're saying that sex is you're saying it's determined or it's defined?
What do you mean by determined versus defined? Like, what would be the distinction?
Well, sex is defined by your gametes, which means that's what your sex is. Your sex is
scientifically fixed. Not true.
Well, it is, because everybody's organized around the production of large or small gametes.
That's also not true.
That goes across a million species.
That doesn't have a uterus or vagina is organized around the production of large gametes?
Yes, because she would still have large gametes, and she's still this. Yes, because do you know what Albertine Odin? Wait, am I able to finish my sentence?
No, you're not. I'm going to mute you for a second.
Gotcha. It's just because you're a cuck.
Watches. Yeah, sure. Anyway, I'm going to continue. I'm going to have you sit on mute for a second. So I have a factory that produces watches, and it's a huge warehouse full of machines that produce watches. And then I remove all of the machines that produce watches. Is that factory still built around producing watches, or is it just an empty fucking warehouse?
That's interesting. If a woman gets a hysterectomy,
Can't engage with a question. You're going to continue and engage with the question.
I am. You just keep muting me.
It's a yes or no question.
Yes, you still have a watch factory that's not functioning. The answer is yes.
So it's still organized around the production of watches, even though there's literally nothing.
Right. If the machines are broken, right. If your machine is broken, it's like having a car.
Don't exist.
Oh well, were the machines there? Was it a watch factory?
They were.
Was it organized around? Was it
the factory
organized?
Still organized? Stop! You can't control
I'm trying
yourself.
to answer your.
Stop trying to steamroll. You're not. You keep talking when I'm talking. You ask a question and then talk during my answer. Christy, we have a watch factory. I'm going to lay out this hypothetical again because you can't track. We have a watch factory. It's a big empty warehouse full of machines that produce watches. I take all of the watches out. All of the machines that produce watches. It's just a big empty warehouse. Is this factory still oriented around building watches?
I literally just answered your question. You just keep muting me.
It's a yes or no question, not a literally I just answered your question.
I answered it 3 different times.
Yes or no?
Is it a watch? Was it a watch factory?
It's a yes or no question, not is it a watch factory question. Answer the question.
Just keep muting me. I just answered. It was a watch factory. Yes.
No, the answers are yes or no. Not.
I just said yes. 3. Okay, you want me to say it in Spanish? Sí.
There you go. You said yes this time.
I said yes 5 different times.
Okay. I just think this is fucking ridiculous. How would you even begin to substantiate that? An empty warehouse is built around making watches?
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it?
Sure. Is it built around making watches right now?
Are you keep asking me the same question because you want me to change my answer that I gave you 3 different times?
You keep saying that's what it was. What's the relevance of what it was to what it is right now?
Because I keep answering your question and you keep asking me.
No, you're not answering the question by doing that. You're asking follow-up questions that are irrelevant.
I said yes
used to be a
multiple
watch factory.
times.
The hypothetical is this. You don't have to ask any more clarifying questions.
I said yes 5 times. I already answered you.
Took all of the machinery out.
Yes. I already answered.
Now is it still a watch factory?
I already answered you multiple times.
You said yes. Stop talking. Shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. Holy shit! It's like sandpaper on my brain.
Well, you think men are women?
I'm trying to explain to you where the problem is, and instead of doing that, you just keep asserting the same thing over and over. I'm going to sit you in the comment section, Christy. You're going to sit down and shut up. You're going to request back up, and I'm going to bring you back up after I finish explaining what I'm trying to explain to you. Because you literally can't hold your tongue for more than 30 seconds for me to get a point out. So we're going to try this again with our listening ears on. Request back up. Our conversation's not done. I think it's blatantly absurd and ridiculous to say that an empty warehouse that used to be a watch factory is still built around the production of watches exclusively because that's what it used to be. The idea that you would affirm that an empty warehouse is somehow built around the production of something when it literally can't produce anything, nor does it have anything resembling a production, what's the proper word? Vestibule? No. Something that can produce is just absurd to me. If you're just going to say, well, it is because it is, and I say so, then sure. But I just don't see how that follows, and I think you're very lost. Oh, she didn't request back up. She left. So, well, that solved that problem, I guess. It's so fascinating to me. Like, in chat, like, she's a runner, she's a track... yeah, 100%. If you're just going to steamroll and not let me get a single sentence out and I drop you, then, like, I say, oh, request back up and we'll finish. You just ran. This is the problem. Oh, Christy's back. All right.
Frozen.
All right, so I want you to steelman exactly what I just said to you.
All right, my screen's frozen. My screen's actually black. Can I drop and come right back?
Sure. I just saw in the chat, do you believe trans people can be racist? Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Okay, are you okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, so I need you to steelman exactly what I just said to you.
Sure. Because we're classifying your watch factory. Because the function is not there, it was still.
I'm not asking you for a point. I'm asking you to steel
You're
man
asking
what
me
I
that.
said.
Am I able to finish? I know you don't
No,
finish.
you're
ever.
not. You're going to steel man what I said.
I know you don't finish ever. So can I finish?
Fascinating.
Am I able to finish, sir? I'll use
So
other.
anyway, Christy, you're going to steel man what I just said. This is how dialogues work. I want to make sure you understand what I said because you keep intentionally misunderstanding and obfuscating. So you're going to repeat back to me what I just said, and then you can say literally anything you want.
Why are you being
Misogynistic, fascinating. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, you're going to request back up with your listening ears on again. This is how a dialogue works. Again, I'm going to invite you. Here's how it's going to go. You're going to steel man what I said because you keep intentionally misrepresenting what I'm saying to you. If you can't repeat back to me my point, then I have no further business with you. I have invited Christy. This is your last shot to be good faith.
Okay. Are you okay?
Sure, steel man what I said.
Okay. I think I did it, but I'm going to repeat it again. So you maybe we could listen better. The factory was a watch factory, correct? Are we using the watch factory still as an example?
Do you know what a steel man is?
Yes, it's get your position all the way to the end where it's like unrefutable.
No, that's not what a steel man is. You don't
Literally
know what
is
that
what a
word
steel man
means. So you're going to repeat back to me what my point was.
I'm trying to get a point across, and you just keep cutting me off.
You don't know. You can get your point across after you understand mine. You don't have to ask any questions to repeat back what I said. Like literally none. If you don't know what it is, I'll repeat it again for you.
I heard what you said, but you're not letting me speak. You just
Sure, so
dropping
repeat
me,
it back to
and
me.
you're doing it again.
Repeat it back to me.
Are you going to let me talk?
Do it.
Or is it just going to be your way, cuck?
It is literally my way. This is my live. You call.
Well, it's your only way because you can't get a bitch in real life.
You're going to repeat back what I said.
You're just an incel.
Or you're
That's
going to
why.
leave.
Can I finish incel?
You're going to repeat back
Can I
what I
finish
said. And that's
incel?
all you're going to do. Fascinating. Incel. Very cool.
Can I
Repeat
finish
back what
incel?
I said.
Can I finish incel?
You can if you're repeating back what I
I'm
said.
going to repeat it again for the 50th time.
Repeat back what I said.
I don't want to repeat back what you said. I already heard what you said.
Oh, well then, goodbye. Good luck somewhere else. I don't know how to help you. She's a runner. She's a track star. Absolute absurdity. Hello.
Right, hello.
Sure, I need your name, age, and pronouns.
Yeah, 22 PM and QXEXA.
Should I just call you Q?
QXESK.